The neural architecture of the mind you had 5 years ago has been largely overwritten. Every thought you've rehearsed and every fear you've entertained has been restructuring your brain's connectivity. Most of us allow this biological programming to happen by accident. Algorithmic feeds, daily stress, and endless scrolling act as the main architects of our neurology. We passively absorb the digital noise and anxiety of our environments, letting external factors dictate how our minds develop. Your brain is adapting to your habits at this very moment. This raises a critical question. Are you the one doing the programming, or have you handed that control over to the world around you? You've likely felt the strain of sitting still. If silence stretches out for even 30 seconds, the immediate urge is to reach for a phone, a video, or any form of external stimulation. We spend our days consuming vast amounts of information, yet we wake up exhausted and end the day feeling mentally starved. Many people observe their fractured attention spans and racing thoughts and assume this chronic state is just a part of adulthood or an unchangeable trait of their personality. This constant anxiety is the biological result of a system adapted to a chaotic environment. It is a sign of a brain successfully conforming to the lifestyle it has been given. The engine driving this adaptation is neuroplasticity. This is the brain's biological capacity to rewire its structure through repetition. Think of your brain as a dense forest. Every repeated behavior carves a path. The more you walk it, the wider it becomes. A diet of distraction turns these trails into highways. Stress becomes the most efficient path for your mind. Eventually, the brain becomes structurally habituated to this noise. It expects the constant stimulation and triggers anxiety on autopilot. If your mind feels loud and unmanageable, you are experiencing a brain that has flawlessly optimized itself for the chaotic inputs it receives. Meditation is a deliberate structural intervention. It acts as a targeted exercise for your neural circuitry. When you sit down alone with your thoughts for the first time, without devices or background noise, the immediate discomfort is visceral, a flood of restless impulses, flashes of old memories, and random to-do lists. They all rush in. Most people experience this and conclude they are failing at the practice. This internal noise is the sound of your heavily reinforced distraction pathways fighting for survival. They are demanding the high-speed traffic they are used to. Enduring this uncomfortable encounter with your own conditioning is the mechanism that forces the brain to begin reorganizing itself. Sustained meditation leads to measurable changes in the regions of the brain that control emotional regulation and self-awareness. This biological reorganization creates a psychological sense of space. It establishes a literal gap between a stimulus and your reaction to it. In practice, this means an angry comment loses its ability to dictate your mood. You can observe an anxious thought appear without immediately believing it to be reality. This practice dismantles the automatic pilot that used to force you to react to every single thought your mind produced. Anxiety and distraction are reversible patterns written into your neural pathways rather than permanent traits. Neuroplasticity ensures that intentional repetition through silence rebuilds a calm brain, using the same mechanisms that chaos used to build a distracted one. You are uncovering the baseline awareness that has always existed beneath the accumulated mental noise. Every moment you spend in silence rebuilds the architecture of your mind. You can take control of this process, or you can surrender to the algorithms and let the world build it for you.
If this video added value in your life, please like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe to Mind Reprogramming.